massive low pressure coming. Okay, so we passed the first mark. Now in between Lilieu and Rochebonne. Still okay. One boat passed me and I just can't get the boat to accelerate as much as the other. I don't really get why, it's annoying. But the race is still long, so we'll keep pushing. And yeah, still a pretty nice day on the water. Not going to complain, just need to keep fighting. Alright, only 100 miles upwind like this. Woohoo! Tout ce que j'aime. Faire du près dans 3 mètres de haut. Génial. Ah, ça pourrait être pire. Il pourrait pleuvoir. Il y a le petit pote Basile Bourgnon là-bas, sous la voile. Là. Il y a Anne-Claire qui est là-bas. Ah voilà. Go go go. Well, the night has been pretty difficult for me. The sea state was like that. Super disorganized, really hard to steer, and also I just could not find the right balance for the boat, and I've lost like 10 spots. I just couldn't figure out how to trim properly those new sails. I'm super upset against myself. So at some point I just, given I could not get the right speed and everything, I just took a bit upper course and just went to sleep for a bit. So at least, not being slow and exhausted, at least I was slow and now I'm rested. And let's see what comes. There's still more than half of the race to come. Lots of tricky conditions. Now I'll push back to come back in the mix, but yeah, so annoying. For once I'm taking a good start. Anyway, now let's go and catch up. Passer les Glénans. Ils sont derrière moi dans le brouillard. La Caraïbe de Bretagne. Et ben en tout cas ça fait plaisir, putain. Ce bord de près de 120 000 là m'a pas plu. Mais au final, j'ai été moins catastrophique que je pensais, ou alors tout le monde a été catastrophique avec moi. Du coup, ça me va. Et maintenant, bah voilà, écoute. Il y a Julie et JM qui sont là à quelques longueurs devant moi. Là et là. Et les deux suivants qui sont un peu plus loin. Donc bah voilà, il y a le podium là qui a 1 mille et demi de moi. Donc bah voilà, va falloir bourriner. La course n'est pas finie, donc on continue à pousser. En tout cas, ça fait plaisir d'être revenu au portant. Youhou! Ah, ça glisse. So yeah, that's about 130, 120 from the true wind angle. There is about 15 to 20 east knots of wind, and going around 12 all the way up to 15, 16 depending on the surf. The sea state is still pretty big. So woohoo! And also I have no idea about where are the others. I know there is Judy behind me, there is Anne-Claire just under me there, and then I have no idea. I really hope some of the guys try to go in between Belle-Île and the islands and got stuck there. But there is no way to be sure, so let's see and hope for the best. After all my mistakes from the night, it would be a nice miracle. But hey, one can hope, right? Alright, so back to some piloting. At that point you really need to be focusing on the waves, on like what's coming. That's why I put some music on and go, go, go. You've been going all day at 12 knots, or 15 or 16. Strange to go at only 5 or 6. Not a good habit. Uh-oh. Alright, it's been now 48 hours at sea, and I'm about 30 miles from the finish line. And it's this kind of 30 miles that lasts forever. The wind died, there is 6 knots of wind, plus current, it's really hard. Let's see, cause I took a really risky option. Let's see if it pays off. But really it was kind of following the pack, and I don't think the order would have changed much. And if this works, I might be able to gain a few spots. And what I like also about the Mini is that we don't have any ranking while we're on the water. So if you're around some boats, you see them on AIS. But in my case, I see 2, 3, maybe 4 mile on AIS in the best case scenario. And now they took an option that took them further away than this. So I don't know, I'm just by myself. I have one competitor which is behind me. Now just go and maybe take a nap. Not much else I can do. Sea is quite flat, Maud is steering by herself. What else? So on the last maneuver I did, ta-da! This is my spinnaker sheet and the cover just came off. I mean, broke. I don't think I'll need it anymore for this race, but just in case I'm going to do a quick fix, and I have new lines anyway coming. Little project to pass time while I wait, otherwise it's too stressful to just wait and see if my idea worked. And as always, when it's light, I need to be in front of the boat just to balance myself and reduce drag on the hull. So here I am, fixing my line at the bow.
À 3, fraîchement nord, à nord-ouest 3, à 4 au sud-ouest de la presqu'île. Mer. Un peu agité, localement agité au large, par mar au début.
And here you go, all what you want for a race finish. Alright, this got to be the slowest arrival ever. So it looks like I'm going this way, but I'm actually going this way. So much current dragging me this direction. In French we call it tirer des bords carrés. C'est la vie. Almost there. Woo! I'm almost on the finish line. And I'm pretty sure I'm in the top 10. It's really confused. There's people everywhere. My move this morning kind of worked, but at the same time not as much as I wanted to. But anyway, been lots of different things in this race. I've learned a lot, so that's cool. And yeah, all right. Less than a mile to the finish, and go for a beer. Woo!
Attention pour le 1014.
Allez! Allez!
Stop! 17h39, 53. 17h39, 53.
Stop, merci comité.
Merci à vous.
Mini en mai terminé et il est temps d'aller accueillir les petits potes sur l'eau comme Zébulon. On va aller voir des skippers qui sont fatigués après une nuit passée à naviguer.
Champion! Oh Nico, ça va ou quoi? Bravo mec!